How to never give up on lust. Man, y'all need to fix this, man. And I know it's difficult. I understand this is something that's really hard to process, but if you can't even control your own lust, man, you can never control yourself. How are you gonna be willing to control your emotions whenever a big scenario comes into your life? How are you gonna be the bigger person whenever the tough situations come in your life? How, right? And this is kind of like a thing that a lot of people are struggling, and it's understandable, right? It's understandable. Yeah, I could be a victim to this. Anybody could be, right? But just letting this stuff happen to you, just doing nothing about it, it it's something that should tell you, like, man, I need to fix this. I need to be better. I need to change my mindset, change my perspective on this, because this is gonna be the thing that's gonna be messing me down, right? So automatically, I just want to talk about that. You need to start prioritizing your future. Start thinking about your future. Every time you have a lustful feeling about yourself, think about your future. Think about, if you were to do this, if you were to do that, if you were to follow in this, what would that do to your future? I mean, would that help you get closer to your future? Would that help you go in your goals? And the thing is, a lot of people can't control that, because there's always going to be a difference where, you could either start working on your business, start working on your art, start working on yourself, or you rather just go text that girl, or just go meet her up, like, at night, or just waste your time with her when you should be focusing on your things, which you should be focusing on work, right? And it's a difference between wasting your time with a female, or just investing your time in a female, right? And most of the time, like, y'all be investing on females that are just, you're filled with lust, right? You're just filled with not even, like, knowing her truly well. That's why, a lot of girls don't want to meet up with y'all or even see y'all, because at the end of the day, all y'all talk about is just lustful things, sexual things, right? So automatically, man, like, if you're wasting your time putting attention into females instead of you putting attention into your own mastery, you automatically already, like, giving red signs to your future. Like, you're already putting that barrier, limited things into your future, right? I mean, even if you're working on your business, right, you're still gonna be having a slow process. But, bro, why you wanna have a slow process when you can get there right away, right? And you have to stay working on progress. Stay working on yourself. Just keep growing. Because when you keep growing, you keep breaking, or just unlocking new mental stuff into your brain. Unlocking new presets. Unlocking new time management. Unlocking new habits. Unlocking new self. New words. New knowledge, right? And whenever you keep working on yourself, the more you're going to become different, right? And you're not gonna become this self that is still dealing with lust, still dealing with females, still trying to be provided with all these things around you, right? And it all starts by you stop giving attention to females. Like, the lust stops coming whenever you stop giving attention to females. Whenever you stop scrolling, whenever you stop texting these females, whenever you stop, just stalking their accounts. Like, bro, what are you getting from that? Like, seriously, what are you getting from that, right? And at the end of the day, it's like, it's based on your decisions. Like, it all starts in your decisions. It all starts with how you start your day, how you start thinking about, and how you start, like, putting action into these things, right? And social media is like a big impact to this, man. Like, social media automatically is like a thing that will automatically arise that feeling, that urge, that lust. That lust is just always gonna come, right? So whenever you're in social media, you automatically open yourself in a realm that's just gonna be filled with a lot of things around it, right? A lot of things. This picture of this woman, this video of this woman, this outfit of this woman, like, all this stuff, right? All the stuff that you can imagine is always gonna be there, right? And you can name all the apps. Like, all the apps have females in them, right? And it's crazy. It's crazy because you can even go without even looking at normal stuff, without even looking at a girl, right? And it's something that's really been targeting a lot of people, a lot of young folks. That's why a lot of people have starting to have, like, a different perspective on females, right? They have different ideas. Instead of them talking to them like an actual human, they see them as actual objects, right? So you have to at least have someone that can hold you accountable into these things, right? Either have a brother, have a friend, or join a community. Join a community on Reddit. Join a community on Discord. Like Discord has the best communities for this, right? Or just join a program that's gonna help you feel you accountable. Even an app, an application, just for you to have reminders to not always just look after this, right? Because I feel like what a lot of people do, they tend to like always whenever they're bored. Like I feel like it's when the time they and then when it gets really boring in your days, like you don't have nothing to do, you're scrolling on social media, and then you're automatically your mind is telling you, hey man, it's time, or just it's time to like go attention to the female, go watch them dumbass videos and those videos I'm talking about, right? Or just in general, just giving attention to females, bro. Like automatically you're wasting your time, you're wasting your energy, and you're being distracted. Being distracted by things that have no service to you is the worst thing you can do. It's like basically talking to someone homeless. It's just basically what it is. You're not getting anything in return, right? So don't just wait on the things that are gonna let you come get those urges. Don't wait for that feeling, bro. Like you're supposed to just be not attracted into that. You know what I mean? That not attract those urges. Like you're supposed to disaffect those urges. You're supposed to be distant from those urges. I feel like a lot of people just tend to wait. They don't even feel like, like being lustful, but they just wait for the lustful feeling because the dopamine is just always there. Like their brain is always attracted to this urge because you accept it, right? You accept it. That is exactly why you need to be distant and be disaffecting from that lustful urge. You have to learn a way where you gotta like basically just respect that urge, respect it. Like you're doing too much, man. Like you're giving it too much attention. Like let it breathe. Let that urge breathe. You know what I mean? Like stop touching into that urge. Just let it be. Ignore it and just move away. Right? And a lot of people are gonna say like it's simple than saying it, right? But it's simple. Like it's literally simple. Just have a respectful manner into that urge, right? Have a respectful manner of, hey, I'm not gonna touch myself. I'm not gonna talk to this female. I'm not gonna look at the pictures. I'm not gonna look at her videos. What I'm gonna do is focus on my future. Focus on the things I'm supposed to do, right? And do it in a way where you're composed, you're chill, you're calm, right? Whenever you're in a lustful emotion, you don't even think about what you're doing. You leave everything behind. What you're focusing on is the females. But that's never gonna change if you never respect that female. If you never respect that urge. If you keep disrespecting that urge is gonna disrespect you. And that's when it keeps giving you a negative impact. It keeps giving you a negative effect because you don't have enough respect for that effect on you, right? So when it comes to the urges, you have to accept that it's there, right? Accept that it's just there, and don't try to give it off, right? Don't try to give it off because it's already a thing within you. Like urge is normal. Like urges are normal. Everybody has urges here, man. So why are you trying to take that away from you? Why are you trying to challenge that urge? Why are you trying to face on that urge? When you're supposed to just let it be there, accept it, just move on. Like, just move on. Okay, it keeps bothering you. Okay, cool. Like you're doing what you're supposed to do. Like you don't even have enough time to do that. You have to come to a point where you're so busy. Like you're so busy doing this, doing that, that man, you don't even care about this thing, right? You don't even care what this is gonna do. So one thing that can help you respect this urge is that you need to start shadow working. And journalism is important. Every night, write down notes. Always to ask yourself, why do I feel these urges? Why do I feel a need to have these urges? Why do I like seeing females? What do I get in return? Why is this a thing for me? Do I really love doing this? Is this giving me any service behind it? Am I going to receive anything back? Right? So, you become unstoppable, man. You'll become unstoppable if you know how to control yourself. Right? If you know how to control yourself, man, I'll tell you right now, nothing is going to stop you. Nothing at all is going to stop you, man. Honestly, true words coming out from a true person. If you know how to walk away from these urges, walk away from any sort of emotion, any sort of addiction, you're dangerous. Nobody's gonna stop you, man. But yeah, Spring Fredo Saga. Let's leave the dimension expansion with some new game and just put it into your real world. That's good.